Guanajuato is not all about mountains and heat and blistering dry air. It's about swimming and pools and country clubs. And look at this gorgeousness. Look at this. And we have our friends here. There's Liz. There's Mary hanging out on the grass. And grass is very rare in Guanajuato, but we do have it here. Yes. And yeah. So what I want to talk about in this video is something that Liz wants to share. And we're going to talk about a kind of like a controversial subject.
Okay, wait.
Liz. I know, I caught her off guard. I told her, I was like, I'm going to dry off first before we film this. But then I thought, why not just do it now?
Well,
With a pink flamingo behind you. And so, Liz, what did you want to talk about? Something important for the audience, especially if you're older and you plan to retire in Guanajuato?
This is not just for older people.
Oh, okay.
I have a topic that has to do with death, and that's why I'm leaving. Yeah, because I know I'm going to die. That's why I like to enjoy friends, this wonderful place. And well, I just discovered that we all are going to die.
You just discovered
Soon,
this?
Just discovered that. No, I knew that.
Yeah.
Soon or late, or later, I don't know. So I have this topic, and I'm going to talk about that next week at the Public English Language Library.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to touch this point because many of us are getting to be ready. I'm preparing. I mean, it doesn't mean that I want to die, but it's a fact. So we need to have at least things ready. Yeah, we need to have a will, un testamento. If we have properties and we live in Mexico, we must have a will, un testamento, where we say my properties, my belongs, especially if are valuable belongings, yeah, will go to this or to that part. If you don't have a will in Guanajuato or in Mexico, and somebody dies, everything will go directly to the University of Guanajuato.
Yes. So basically, the question that Liz is answering is, what happens if you die here in Guanajuato?
And you don't have a will.
And you don't have a will, you don't have any plans, you don't have anything, no one to handle your affairs. What is that like?
Well, it will be really a burden for the people that is close.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really recommendable to have like a letter also signed by a notary that is the last will. Yeah, for example, if you go to the hospital, the DNR, do not resuscitate. It's really important to have that because it's for some reason there's a sickness that is for dying. Yeah, and you don't want really to keep going and going after so many treatments like that. I mean, at the hospitals, they will always keep you alive.
Yeah.
That's the promise that they made, the Hippocrates, or yeah, they will always keep you alive. And sometimes if you are done, I mean, people is done. No reason to continue with that. So, but you need to have like a manager that will help you to do that. I mean,
For those of you, for the people who don't have family here, who don't have people that they have entrusted to handle their affairs, but actually a little introduction would be great. So if you haven't watched the videos of Liz that we've done in the past, Liz is the medical help expert here in Guanajuato, and she's really, really good at it. And she has clients who, a lot of them are expats, right? Or a lot of them are foreigners.
Yes.
And you do have local clients as well. You take care of a lot of things when it comes to medical issues. She does, she handles if you need a treatment, if you need special help, if you have, things that happen to you while you're here. Anything medically related, Liz is the go-to person for that. But this specific thing that Liz offers is special because a lot of the people who come to Guanajuato, again, she says it's not just for older people, because we die at any age, and it's important to really appreciate life and live your life at any age. And I'm doing that, that's for sure. But what happens if something happens to me? What happens if I get in an accident while I'm here? What happens if I get sick and I'm in a hospital and I can't speak for myself? What happens? So Liz is that person that helps make those decisions for you if you are unconscious, but it all has to be planned out.
Yes, and signed with a notary.
Yeah, and signed with a notary, because just because you assign Liz as a contact doesn't mean that the doctors or the officials will allow it. You need that legal work, right?
Yes, that legal paper is signed with the notary, and this notary will register that at Secretaría de Salud. So having a copy of that, well, we can say, well, his last will was DNR and donate the organs or whatever, or cremation, or
what to do
whatever.
with your property,
Yes.
what to do with your things.
Because if you don't have that, and there's not a close family close by, they can't do anything with the body. I mean, they need to wait till someone that is close will come from abroad, and they will freeze the body for a few days or weeks.
Yeah.
Because they can't do anything till someone is really deciding what to do with them. So, I mean, I think it's like a fact of planning. Like we plan budget, or we plan
Weddings,
or
you plan,
weddings.
yeah, you plan
We
everything.
We plan everything just to have a little paper that says, in a folder that says, here's, even people here, there's a funerary home that is really good. You can pay in advance the cremation, because it's the easiest, really.
You can actually plan your funeral in advance.
Yes.
With Liz. She'll help you plan it all, so that it's all taken care of.
Yeah.
When, yeah.
That is I know it's always funny and hard talking about death, but it's part of life. I mean, I'm just watching that as something that we need to plan. Yeah, we want that our loved ones will continue loving us after dying, not hating us. Oh, Mama, it was such a disaster. You left so many problems. Everything was not planned. Why did you leave me? Why did you left me so many problems? Or that we need to plan everything. And
Yeah.
I know it's part of yeah, it's part of the planning.
It
And
could be a hard conversation to have, but it doesn't have to be.
No, I think that it could be
Liz makes it really fun. I'm just kidding.
it could be a fun conversation. Yeah, and then we know. I told my kids, well, if I die, please cremate my body, put some ashes here at the country club, because I love this place. They will hide a piece of me, and I will be here in this place forever. And the rest of the ashes, please hang them on your neck. I will be always with you. I mean, they can. I mean, it's like something fun.
Yeah.
To make this.
So you have your stuff prepared as well, so you're already done. They know exactly what to do in the process in case it happens to you, but because you do it for others, so someone's got to do it for you.
Yeah, I have my kids, and well, I hope that I will have someone taking care of me. Yeah, I have 3 kids and my husband, and yeah, so I'm not really worried, because I live in Mexico. My whole family is here, so it's easy. But if I would be abroad and nobody's around, well, I would be kind of scared. Or if I'm at the hospital, and someone needs to take decisions for me, who's going to do that? Yeah, and a lot of people, expats that are in Guanajuato, they are alone. Guanajuato is a wonderful place to be alone. You can really, I mean, people is really able to have a wonderful life, and that, but in those little issues, they really need to have someone that will be helping them. So I'm here.
Yeah. So if you're watching this and you already live in Guanajuato, you probably already know of Liz Carranza. Just make sure you get in contact with her. The link is going to be in the description of this video. If you're planning to relocate here and you're worried about your medical health and what to do about your medical affairs, Liz is also the expert to work with on that. So click the link in the description of this video to get in touch with Liz, and we'll make sure all of that is taken care of before you even move here, so that when you come here, you can hang out at the country club, because I'm sure she'll give you an invitation, and hang out with us and
enjoy life.
Without worrying about all of that. All of that stuff.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, guys, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
And The michelada is just wonderful.
They didn't see it.
Oh,
Show
you
them,
didn't say.
because when we drink a michelada, we don't drink a glass. We drink a liter.
It is a liter of michelada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
It's really tasty.
It's really tasty.
Enjoying life. Yeah.
That's right.
When I have life, I'm enjoying that.
Okay, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.